Hey, welcome back to video 5 out of 7. Today's video is going to focus on presenting and your presentation. For this video, I will be talking about how to present at a home party, but knowing that these 6 basic steps for presenting can take place for any type of party. So whether it's online, on the go, bingo, whatever you may have type of party, these steps can really help your presentation. So as you know, our hosts are the life of our business, right? Host leads us to sales, host leads us to sponsoring. They really are our main focus for our business. So that is why that these 6 steps, 6 skills are implemented and repeated over and over again. So our hosts want to have a party with us because we reward them with our hostess rewards. And the best way to show your gratitude and appreciation to the hostess is having a stellar presentation. So how I like to do my presentation is I incorporate games into my presentation. Now, before I tell you what kind of games, there are a plethora of options for games on YouTube. You can search on Pinterest, on the workstation, and on our team page as well. So please go look around for some games. I'll tell you my favorites as I work through the party presentation, and they work wonders for me. So your presentation outline should have these 6 basic steps. First of all, the meet and greet. So what does that look like? At a home party, you want to make sure that you are a smiling face. You are the face of your business. Yes, you're with Scentsy, but people want to party with you. People want to join with you. You bought your kit to be your own boss, and your personality and your authentic self shines through during a party presentation, and that's where you captivate your people. People don't join Scentsy. People don't buy from Scentsy. They buy from you, they host with you, and they join with you. So keep that in mind. So meet and greet. You want to make sure that you smile and greet everybody coming in with a personalized greeting. Hi, I'm Lacey, your Scentsy lady for the night. And making sure that they feel welcomed, okay? When you are presenting, you want to have an opening. I like to keep mine opening for like 30 seconds. 30 seconds or less. Tell them about me. Hi, I'm Lacey Perkins. I've been with Scentsy for 5+ years. I retired in 2017 because of Scentsy. Something short and sweet. Not my whole life story. They don't need to know all that right now. So something that's opening about you, okay? Then after that, I take a break and I do an icebreaker game with the Saran ball game. Make sure you YouTube that. It's super fun. People absolutely love that. So that's my first type of game. I play games, but each game has to have a purpose, okay? So my first one's an icebreaker. That purpose is to build relationships and start prospecting with people, to make that human-human connection. Then I do my product presentation. If you watched my new consultant videos, I told you to take the training guide and pick out 5 products. You're going to do the same thing for your party presentation, guys. That's how simple it is. You do not need the entire catalog plus the kitchen sink to be successful at your party. You basically need just your starter kit. And if you got a sales starter kit that only had catalogs and testers and order forms, that's all that you need to be successful at a party. Okay. Now, if you got a kit and it has a warmer and some other things, make sure you use and try things. A personal experience is going to be able to give them a personal human connection rather than just reading from a label, right? Now, the things that you use, mark those off in your training guide. Those are the types of things that you want to know at least 3 facts about. Okay. I know from my party presentation, a lot of my products are stuff that I've already used up or halfway used. So I like to use wax and warmers as one category, okay? The laundry, the clean, the on and the go, and diffusers and oils. Those are my 5 things that I always bring to a party. Everything fits into one bag. Again, you do not need the entire catalog or the kitchen sink to be successful. So keep your presentation simple and sweet. Remember, back to the core value of simplicity, keeping it simple, making products or bringing products that you know that you've used and loved yourself. That is an authentic, true statement to you, okay? After your product presentation, I like to do what I call host stacking with a booking game. I will talk about what that looks like in a different video. So be on the look for that, or you can search YouTube. I'm sure there's a couple YouTube videos out there. So again, there's my second game. My second game revolves around booking, sales, hostesses, okay? That is why I have my second game in there. My third game, it leads me into the fifth key thing when presenting is sponsoring conversations. I do a sponsoring game. So what these games do is they allow me to talk freely, be authentically me, and not feel pressured to know all of the questions to anything that I'm asking. All I'm doing is I am being brave and I am having these conversations that's going to help my sales, right? Remember the formula. 10, 7, 2, 1. You know you're going to at least have 2 booking conversations, and you know you're at least going to have 1 sponsoring conversation, right? With the formula. So why not have a system or game to make it easier or more lighthearted to have these conversations? So that's built in. And then the last key point of having an effective presentation, number 6, is the close. So again, another 30 seconds, how appreciative you are, show them the spoiling that you're doing with the hostess. People are going to want to party with you and host with you, okay? Remember that. You are the face of your business. Okay, so make sure, and this goes without saying, you guys are smart, make sure that when you show up to a party, you practice, you look clean, you don't look like dingy, you don't smell, you're with the Scentsy company, my goodness, right? So make sure that you are authentically you for that human connection. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this is going to be a little silly activity, so bear with me. But if you're watching this video, please try it with me. And then if you have a team, guys, do it together as a team. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, and I'm going to show you with this activity the power of presentation. So everybody put a piece of paper on top of their heads for me. And then I want you to take a pen or a marker or a pencil and place it on top of your head as well. Now, close your eyes or start to imagine your dream place, whether it's an island, a home, who's there, what's going on, what's the weather like, whatever sensations come to mind. Start to picture that to get a clear picture of what that image looks like. Are you there by yourself, with your partner, with your family, with your kids, maybe a past loved one with a fur baby, whatever that looks like, okay? When you are ready, I want you to keep the piece of paper on your head, and I want you to draw that scene, whatever that place may be. I want you to draw the scene on top of your head. And this is going to sound so silly, but this presentation, this part is so powerful. So draw everything. Don't tell another, if you guys are doing this together, don't tell one another. Now, I'm going to take mine off and I'm going to show it to you guys, okay? Yeah. You know what it is, right? You should know what that is. No one's going to know what that is. No one knows what this is. Now here, what if I did this? I said, this picture is a picture of a palm tree with the sun and the water, maybe on an island in Hawaii or Jamaica. And it's just a relaxing, serene place for me to imagine. And I just imagine the salt coming up from the water and the warm sun on my skin, and there's a light breeze, and you can hear beach noises, things like that. So what I just did is I just gave you a sensational experience, legit. I made a human connection with you, okay? Now, I could have just said, well, don't you want this, right? You can see what it is. So it's just like you holding up a warmer and saying, hey, this is a great warmer, buy it. Right? No one's going to want to do that. Why is it a great warmer? However, you can say, this is an awesome warmer. This is my first warmer. And it brings back so many memories. I remember, I didn't even know what Scentsy was. I had never even heard of it or used Scentsy. Somehow Scentsy kept coming up in my life on 3-month increments at events, in a conversation. I met somebody. I'm like, what is this Scentsy thing? Then I saw this warmer up for auction. I was at a nonprofit benefit. I saw this warmer up for auction, and I just decided to bid on it. It was the cheapest thing. I was a recent grad, whatever. I won. This warmer was supposed to go to my mom for Christmas that year because she loves Scentsy, and I still had no idea what it was. This warmer never made it to her. This warmer is not even in my house right now. My boyfriend has it, right? So this warmer, and it was actually the classic black satin warmer. That warmer has such a great story because originally it wasn't even intended for me. I didn't even know what it was. It presented itself in my life, and I was like, okay, I'll just give it to my mom. My mom's never seen, or I don't even know if she knows the story. She's never seen that warmer. That was my first experience with Scentsy. My first experience. And then my boyfriend has the warmer because that was his first warmer. So when I started to get in Scentsy a little bit more and I had Hostess rewards to cash in, I would get a couple warmers. And so he took that as his first warmer, and that is where it is. So that warmer, that human connection, or that scent of whatever, the power of presentation, that is so phenomenal rather than this warmer is great. It's our top seller. Next. Like, that's so boring. Who would want to buy from that? So when you can make that human to human connection. So making sure that you practice your party style. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we had everything in my notes here. Making sure that you know your products, you practice your style, and you take notes. Maybe record yourself, okay? I think I probably did that at one point. I recorded myself, or I did it in front of somebody, and I asked for feedback, and I still ask for feedback at parties. I love to get feedback and tweak my party systems, and every year or every catalog change going into the fall, I'm always changing something up about what I bring, what I do at my parties, what's different. And that excites me because there's such a power within party presentation. Okay, so that's all that I have for presenting. I'll see you in video 6 for following up.